Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I'm your host, FD465.tv, bringing you, I think it's a much awaited comparison between Chainlink and the recently launched Pythnetwork. So this is a battle you need to witness. Therefore, grab all the popcorn in the world, sit back and watch where the chips might fall. Hi guys, I'm your host, FD465.tv, bringing you a comparison between Chainlink and Pyth to see which one is going to come out on top. At the moment, I think it's an unfair comparison. Why? Because one is a few days old and the other one is like 6 or 7 years old. So this might be an unfair comparison to an extent, but we'll make it reasonable. So guys, before I proceed, please note what I'm going to share with you in this video is not financial advice. If you do require financial advice, please note what I'm going to share with you today is not financial advice at all. It's only good for educational as well as entertainment purposes. And if you are from the UK, please note this video is not intended for UK audiences. Please do not watch this video. Why? Because the UK authorities do deem digital assets as extremely risky and are not ideal for retail, as you may lose all your funds. That stated and that aside, let's move on to the subject matter of the day. So this battle, like I said, you will need to witness, and it's a mouth-watering one between Chainlink and Pythnetwork. And Chainlink is a staple for Web3 for almost 6 years or so now, while the latter is a few weeks old. Who is going to come out on top? If this was a populist contest, then the comparison would end right here without going any further. Since Chainlink boasts over 1 million Twitter followers, I'm sure they're all genuine. They can't be fake, but people can buy fake Twitter followers. And Pyth only has just over 130,000 Twitter followers, but it's not a popularity contest here. Starting with Chainlink, the Oracle OG. What is it? Founded in 2017, Chainlink is a blockchain abstraction layer that enables universally connected smart contracts. Through a decentralized Oracle network, Chainlink allows blockchain to securely interact with external data feeds, events, and payment methods, providing the critical off-chain information needed by complex smart contracts to become the dominant form of digital agreement. Chainlink is regarded as the industry standard Web3 services platform, empowering smart contract developers to build feature-rich Web3 applications with seamless access to real-world data, off-chain computation, and cross-chain interoperability across any blockchain, providing global enterprises with a universal gateway to all blockchains. Chainlink products include cross-chain communication, where users can move data and value between existing systems and any public or private blockchain. This, incidentally, is a new feature that I can only suspect is to address competition. What do you think? Let me know what you think. Data streams, another new feature or product. You make your own judgment as to whether this was part of the original roadmap. Developers can leverage high-frequency market data to power the next generation of DeFi. And the next product is market and data feeds, which I think is the staple for Chainlink. Market and data feeds enable the integration of ultra-secure on-chain data to trigger smart contracts in DeFi and beyond. There is also proof of reserve, which is a mechanism to verify cross-chain and off-chain reserves, backing tokenized and wrapped assets. There are Chainlink functions that enable the connection of a smart contract to any application programming interface or API and run custom Web3 computation in no time. We also have automation, where developers can automate smart contracts in a decentralized way with time or event-based triggers. Then there is VRF, or verifiable random function, which enables fair outcomes in games, NFTs, and much more. Chainlink use cases include financial services, DeFi or decentralized finance, gaming, NFT collectibles, climate markets, enterprise, and insurance. And Chainlink's ecosystem cuts across different industries. We have T-Systems, which is telephone systems, Amazon Web Services, Google Cloud, Swisscom, AP, and here's a brief list of a broad spectrum of players supported by Chainlink: DeFi applications, market data sources, user-defined gaming compute, blockchain events and commands, centralized finance applications, Web3 contracts, plus plenty more. So Chainlink, when it comes to its ecosystem and its use cases, is quite loaded. It's covered almost every area. The only question is whether it addresses each of those areas effectively. Next is Pythnetwork. Pythnetwork is a protocol that allows market participants to publish price data on-chain for use by smart contracts. Pythnet is an application blockchain network built on Solana code base that enables Pythnetwork to aggregate first-party data data at sub-second speeds. The Pythnetwork is the largest first-party oracle for the world's financial data and currently supports more than 300 real-time price feeds across major asset classes, including digital assets, equities, ETFs, forex, and commodities. The network comprises some of the world's largest exchanges, market makers, and financial services providers, contributing their proprietary price data on-chain for aggregation and distribution to smart contracts applications. Pythnetwork products include historical data for benchmarking, on-demand data availability, and price aggregation mechanism for real-time smart contract prices. Pyth Oracle data feeds are used by borrowing and lending protocols, perpetual futures, options and structured product vaults, stable coins, and each of Pyth's over 350 price feeds are available to over 40 plus supported blockchains, including the likes of Ethereum, Arbitrum, ZK Sync Era, Optimism, Binance Chain, Radix, Solana, among many others. Pyth data feeds are ideal for both on-chain and off-chain applications. And onto Pyth's ecosystem. Pyth supports more than 300 real-time price feeds across major asset classes, including digital assets, equities, ETFs, forex, and commodities. The network comprises some of the world's largest market makers, and financial services providers, contributing their proprietary price data on-chain for aggregation and distribution to smart contracts applications. In conclusion, we know that Pyth supporting 40 plus blockchains is quite a far cry from Chainlink's numbers, but that should be expected since it is too early, very, very early for Pyth, but it's got a lot of potential. So in conclusion, with Chainlink dominating every aspect of the crypto oracle niche, as we just discovered in this video, what chance does Pythnetwork have? Does it have any chance to surpass Chainlink as the top dog within this space? I know the Chainlink guys will be saying, we are not just an oracle, we know that, and Pyth is not just an oracle. To enable you to make a decision as a prospective investor, like myself, you need to factor in the following. In general, new crypto projects tend to outperform older projects. There is historical data to support that. Chainlink is potentially considered old technology compared to Pythnetwork, which is the newer of the two. Again, the superiority of the technology is debatable, but which one is newer? It's a fact. It's Pyth. Via the benefit of time, Pyth may have learned from Chainlink's very own mistakes and its technology, though with limited applications so far, may I add, it could turn out to be the optimal of the two applications. Your thoughts, please, in the comment section. And that's it. I'm your host, FD for Switch5.tv, signing out for now. Bye.